Alright, we're out here playing the video game. Let's throw on some copyrighted music and see how long that lasts. Yo. Had a piece of chip stuck in my teeth. Forgot to make tea before I pressed the start stream button, but we will figure that out. Nathaniel, what's up, buddy? What's up, Urban Legend? Hope you guys are doing well this evening. Yeah, you're first on the scene for show, homie. Let's go get into some SPVP. Felipe Oliveira in the house. What's up, buddy? Way later stream, but I went riding earlier and got home and just had to like decompress and eat and chill, and I was like, fuck it. I don't know what they're doing in the next volume. I have no expectations. I have not done any research on it. It will be what it is, and I will be happy that they're updating the game. Unless they ruin it somehow, but we'll pretend we're happy. Okay, let's go dust these guys in the Beamer, and then we will drive more meta cars as needed. But for now, I think we can probably do fine in the Beamer. John Wick's in the house. What's up, buddy? I do not know any words in Portuguese at all. Caleb Peter Scarlett, what's up, buddy? Coffee time? Dude. Yo. It's like almost 11 o'clock, but I could be talking into some coffee. I might do that. I might do that. That guy is drifting all over the place. Grab some near misses off of these homies. Let's cheat that up to a 2-bar. Cheat that up to a 3-bar, and this should be a 3-bar at the exit of this corner. Oh, I got out of the corner a little early. There it is. Okay, we're gonna wiggle. That should be a 3-bar. It is. Let's go. Oh, we're way too fast. Oh my god, we almost died there. Oh, dude, Pagani, bro. Dude, shout out to that guy. He knows. I think he's got us beat. Yeah, he's around the next corner already. Dude knows how to drive. That's great. Oh, we're out of control. He's around the next corner. Okay. Polak's in the house, dude. Oh, and he's in voice chat too. Oh, Caleb, happy birthday to you, buddy. Say it like this. I can't. The heart's in the way. Philippe, say another thing, and then I'll try to say it. Unless you've got me cussing in Portuguese, and then fuck it, whatever. We're out here. All right. Hola. So it's hola como vai? Vai? Is it long I like? Is it vai or ve? Hola como vai? Ernie's in the house. What's up, dude? Helping. All right. We're going to try to beat this Pagani in the BMW. We're going to bring in the most wanted. Good evening, man. Good evening.
What you just said, it's literally what's up in Portuguese.
Did I say what's up in Portuguese? That's
Yep.
tight. Good for me. Buenas tardes. Me and Kat, what's up, buddy? Feliz de la... Oh, that's gotta be Happy Mother's Day.
Yep, it is.
Dude, shout out to the guy in the R8. He didn't murder us just now. Okay, dude. Just draft this guy for a hot moment.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah. Holy crap, dude. Just M3 things. That should be a 3-bar. It is. It's Andrew is flying, dude.
You're still going for the record?
No. No record right now. We're just chilling in PvP.
Unbound did the funny on me today.
Unbound did a funny on you?
Corrupted. Yeah, the safe I was corrupted.
Oh, yeah. How many cars you got? Too many?
I got like 140 cars.
Yeah, that's too many. That's why. Because each one of those cars has a wrap. So delete a lot of your wraps and keep them stock color and everything, and you'll probably be okay. But yeah.
Yeah, when I managed to save all of them, I got in contact with somebody at the Buster servers, and he sorted out.
Good. So that guy it's Andrew was so far ahead that he then quit out. I'm kind of upset about that. I wanted to see what time he was going to put down. Maybe he just decided that none of us are good enough. This is not the car for Smoke Show. Smoke Show's not a grip track anyway. Mr. JCS, what's up, buddy? Or not JCS, but Mr. JC. I said it well? Dude, alright. Ernie, dude, 1756. It's just such a heartbreaking situation to start at a deficit. And I haven't been bothered to put the game on a different hard drive just to see if that's somehow it. I know it's not, but... Because the hard drive it's on is the C drive with the operating system, and it's the fast drive. Mind you, my other one's fast too, but like, this one's plenty fast.
Maybe the guy that was doing the speedrun was on a DDR5, I don't know.
No, you can't put the game on RAM. Like, I know that's like a meme, but it's like not really feasible. You're from Rio de Janeiro? That's tight, dude. I've always wanted to like travel to that part of the world and actually experience the culture a little more than just like, I've been on cruises and stuff and you get off in the port and whatnot, but that's not, I know that's not the culture of the countries and stuff. And I know Brazil is like not that, but I think it'd be cool. I like during World Cup when Brazil is playing, the energy in a lot of the cities has got to be just so good. I would love to experience that.
I mean, you have to wait until 2028 maybe.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, so we try to catch Toxic Badger. We should get... Okay, dude. Whatever, we're gonna use it right now. I usually save it for this corner, but under the circumstances, because we're going so stinking slow, it doesn't matter. Are we catching him? Not really. Okay, we're gaining on him now. He must not be in a car that does 200-ish. Whoa! I was trying to get a bit of a near miss to keep my boost up. I didn't realize we were gonna die.
Yeah, the blue car kind of merged with the whole blue scenery.
I know.
I mean, that's something they should change. Like, I don't know, like add some kind of glare to like the tail lights or the headlights, so you know there's a car.
I mean, I hear you, but nah, it's not that bad. Just adapt or die, man.
Yes.
I wonder what Toxic Badger's driving.
Probably an R8.
Maybe.
That thing does not do spinning corners, man.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get another grip turn. Okay, we caught up to him a lot. If we hadn't had that Pepega crash, we'd have this dude. We're still gaining on him. He must be in a car that doesn't do 200. We'll have to see what he's driving. Mike Wolf's? Nah, dude, not the king. Not the king. I appreciate the compliment, bro, but nah. 570 Spider, that's a choice. No wonder we were catching him. Fast though, he won.
Oh yeah, that was the first tune I got from your channel, and I had such a hard time to like get that thing under control, man.
Yeah, no, I know. Philippe, I do know that Mar is, well, I didn't know he was from Rio de Janeiro, but I knew he was, from Brazil or somewhere down there. I've communicated with him a little bit. He always has his son help him out with a PayPal donation every week when we do Copium. It's really nice of him. Alright. Toxic Badger. We're going after him. He's the guy we gotta go beat. What's up, bird fella?
Yes.
Oh, okay, dude. I see you hopping in here. Let's go.
Oh yeah. I hope my diesel doesn't kill anybody tonight.
It'll be what it is, man. I played with somebody earlier today. I got it all on video, so it's gonna be in a video later, but it was like their car would stop, super speed zoom forward, stop, super speed zoom forward, and it was like the worst connection I've ever seen. Like literally unplayable. Like I couldn't get behind them or do anything for fear of death. And at one point they were behind me and they rear-ended me and shot my car straight up. I just was like, what are we doing here? It was terrible. Alright, what's he driving? He's driving the Pagani. Nope, back in this 570. Okay. On rails is really not a good track for either of these cars.
I didn't see what the track was, so I just
it's on rails, riding the L and then rapid.
Alright. Also, I just realized riding the L kind of sounds like Rydell. Or Rydell.
Rydell? Kinda. Yeah. I can see that. What a launch. That was terrible. They're both in the McLarens. You're in an F40. Holy shit, dude. Okay.
Okay, we didn't die in that corner. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I slowed down a bunch to let you guys just beat Peg up there, and then nobody really crashed or died. I was kind of surprised. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's go. Yo! Oh, come on, car. Oh my god, bro. Alright, we're done with the M3. This car is too hard to drive. It just doesn't do what I would like it to do.
What's the top speed on that thing?
202. 203.
In oppression units?
180 is 300 clicks, so probably 200 or 330.
So kind of like the Skyline maybe? That kind of fast?
Yeah, it's a few mile an hour slower than the Skyline. The Skyline will do like 210, a little bit above that, and this is like 202, so it's like a little slower. All right, lost to the Miz. The Miz with a T.
Is the Badger guy in the lobby?
Dude, we could drive the GT3 RS.
Oh, say less.
Because this track doesn't have a huge top speed, so we can actually go zoom on this one.
Yeah, but the GT3 RS is the GT3 RS.
Yeah, it's sexy.
Yeah, I made a rap for it. Like, I love how the car looks, but I fucking hate how it drives.
Yeah. Stock plate, no.
Wait, who's on the stock license plate?
Some douche. No. Holy crap. Okay, so this car's got really short gears. We could have launched in third. Alright, now I gotta drive with the Pegas.
Yeah, this car has zero grip. Jesus Christ.
What? It's got grip. Oh, dude, I had a good line through there. Died.
It's really sensitive.
Oh, man, I'm bounced on the curb. Yeah, it is. Try to bring it back in the second half.
It's hammer time, Alex.
Try, dude. I don't think I can catch you. You're pretty far ahead. I probably can pull out second. Oh, nope. Just missed a checkpoint. Went too far inside. I deserve fifth. This is very S- of me.
Yeah, I'm not even on the list, and why am I even winning?
You're only not on the list because you're unknown. You'd be on the list if they had actually raced with you, but they don't race with anybody because, you know.
I mean, I did race with them like a handful of times. Like, at first they beat me because I just bought the game, but then I started beating them over and over.
Talking about Zelatis and who is formerly known as Crown Sins. Good win, buddy.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Bad G's on my end, but all right, Rapid, cool. What car do we run for Rapid?
This truck is cursed for me, man.
Dude,
there's something always goes wrong.
The Skyline is the choice here.
Yeah, I'm going with the V12 Skyline.
Oh. Oh. No, V8 Skyline. I mean, the 12's
No,
good.
V12.
Well, yeah, for this track only, but nah, just run the 8. You're good.
I mean, the only time I got a 33 was with this car.
It's not a bad thing. I also hope you guys don't get a Pepega ass chef. I feel like I can't trust that guy because he teleported backwards, but I need the draft. Alright, yo. Okay, dude. Great driving. God damn it. Chooch! Oh, no 3-bar because I touched him? That sucks. Whoa.
Almost.
34, yeah, dude, you were cruising.
Yeah, but 33 was the goal.
Philippe, no challenge this week, bro. Taking a week off. The dual times of all the cars and stuff, it really was a lot of extra work on the backside of things, and I needed a week to get everything set for the money challenge side of things. Kind of get the car and the track and everything picked out, so that way it wouldn't be a problem. Loso Gaming, what's up, buddy? I would like to see a scenic route. Alright, we'll do Whiplash. Hustle, Blue Collar, Get High Tonight. I'm cool with it.
It's been a while since I've seen what is it, scenic road in PvP. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either. I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Treyway's in the house. He's popping in. Let's go.
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, I believe no endurance tracks are present in PvP.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Besides Edge Plus with endgame and stuff.
I'm trying to think of what. Can I beat you guys in this in the hustle? I'm gonna try. Oh, the golf. Wow. Okay, dude.
Yeah. I'm going Pepega. I mean, I could use the Diablo, but that thing's a fucking tank, man. That thing doesn't want to turn.
Gonna win this one for Smokey and the Bandit. Burt Reynolds, I summon you.
Sorry.
Man. Capped. Doesn't go any faster. Holy shit, this car. Okay, dude.
Is it routing?
Yeah, it's routing. We just tried to like Tron turn and died.
Did you do $1 billion bills with the Firebird already?
Maybe I have. Yeah, I think that'd be the only reason I would have it in the fleet. I think I have done $1 billion build with it. I can't remember. Yeah, that's the only reason I would have Bandit 1 on the back of it. Come on.
Oh, Sharon logged in.
Oh, please turn. Okay, dude. Twice.
That badge guy must have wanted to do. What the fuck are those people?
Maybe. At least you guys got sub 2, bro. I'm like floating on 210. Damn car. Alright, blue collar, are we getting serious? How serious we getting?
Whatever. It's up to you.
Well, it's like,
I found the
go slay in the Audi. I know Trey's going to, but I'm trying to think what other car I can drive. I'm trying not to just drive just meta cars all night. That's why I drove the Firebird.
You don't drive drift, do you?
No. No, your boy doesn't drift.
Because if you did, I was gonna say, I don't know, the DeLorean. Or the Viper.
Dude, let's get some F40 going.
Too late.
I haven't driven this car in a long time. Good spot, dude. Quick shift in a second and just go. Stock plate, fuck.
Yeah, the black array and at the back.
You would touch me right into that corner, dude.
Oh shit. I just murdered half the field with my DC.
No shot that you're still alive, dude.
In my screen, I didn't touch that car. Now I'm dead. Yeah, like people may think I'm cheating or something, but it's just the connection.
No, I know, dude. Trey is flying, dude. This is not meta!
Okay.
51? Shit.
That's cooking, man.
That's fucking hauling balls, dude. 2 minutes. 2:01 is like not slow, but 51 is hauling nuts. That's fast. Shout out to Trey. Brandon Carr, what's up, buddy? The Cayman's not on that list, and neither is the RSR. The F40 and the R8 in S-Class. I mean, you're asking for a counter to the fastest cars in the fucking video game. So, I mean, the Pagani's not bad. It gets it done. What's the next track?
Get high tonight.
Get high tonight. Drive the Pagani. Mario, what's up, man? A good driver is the counter to that. I mean, a good driver in a meta car. It's like, how do you beat somebody that's good in the very best piece of equipment? Drive better in the same piece of equipment?
You turn their turn off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you know the tracks really well, there's track-specific cars that are good. Like that one. I knew the F40, I could pull that out and probably do pretty decent in it, but Trey in the R8, I mean, he just did a 51. Like, you don't get 51s in public lobbies that often. That's fucking flying. Okay, dude. Gonna have to chalk that one up to a racing incident.
No, why?
Oh, stop bouncing! Oh my god, we almost didn't get it.
Of course, there's a car parked in the middle of it. Oh,
Alright, we got Trey. Right. Oh yeah, dude, for sure. This is my playlist I got, and there's a lot of bands that are featured on Burnout titles or songs that are in Burnout racing games or other racing games. Like, good songs to race to are what I like to play. Truly Religions, what's up, man? EA Mano? Alright.
I mean, Burnout Revenge is probably the reason I like Billy Talent.
Yo. Dude, it's the reason I even know who Billy Talent is. And then I, like, listen to all their songs. It's so good. So good. Brandon, you can... It's either... which is the best P1? The P1 or the P1 GTR? It's relative. They're both not that good. The P1 GTR for an off-road build kind of makes sense on Lakeside. But, like, neither one of them. Like, the P1, I think it's only an S Plus car. It's not that good in S Plus.
The P1 is okay in just one track in S Class, and that is right in DL. That's it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like... Sylvan, I'm sorry I missed your comment earlier. Got kind of lost on the stream, but It's alright. You like it on blue collar and off the grid? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard car to get. This P1 is. I think it's locked behind a pretty decent play wall. It's not cheap either. It's okay on those tracks. Good is when something is good on a track, I put it within 10 seconds of world record. So unless you're doing like a 52 or a 55 on rat or on blue collar with it, it's not good. Like sub 2 constantly. I have no idea, dude. It's everybody's running R8s. So we're gonna beat him in the Skyline.
I have to get used to this car for League, man.
The Pagani's good in S class. It not good in S plus. Two flats good. That's fast. That's like a you're getting around the track, you're using boost like you're supposed to. I mean, there's room for improvement obviously, but it's not bad. There's most people are not getting around blue collar in 2 minutes. Okay, dude. That guy wants to drive like this. We can drive like this. We're gonna e-brake and boost. Oh, dude, Toxic Badger, you drive like a fucking idiot, bro.
Pepega driving?
Yeah. Don't worry, I did Pepega shit right there. I literally threw the race away. He ruined my corner, so I ruined his back.
Why did I do that?
God damn it, we were flying through there, you guys. That 3-bar through that section was insane. We had such unnatural grip. Oh my goodness. And then those cars parked there just killed it because we were running.
Yeah, like there's like I always have something to do. I just kill myself driving this car. I can't drive it sometimes.
Oh. Yeah, no. Well, the traffic really threw me off our line, but we were when you're 3-bar boosting, I can't really confirm this, but I feel like when you're in the 3-bar activation window, the way your hitbox interacts with traffic is a lot different. And so if you're actively steering to not hit them head on, I feel like you glance off a lot easier when you're in 3-bar. But I've not really been, I can't really test that super good. And I can't be bothered to go and like prove it. I just feel like that, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Lenny's? Didn't want to use that there. Why? This car is out of control. Okay, we have control again. Ernie, it's kind of an arbitrary number. Like it'll be, but it's not 37.50. I'm not sure what kind of math we do over in Ernie land, but to be like 34.50. That would be $69. It's $69 is the number. 69. I was gonna do 50. It was just 25 bucks each winner, but I couldn't be bothered to. Like, in the moment, I was like, dude, 69. Hell yeah. For a series that I don't normally put up any money, it's something. And the money is just a carrot for people to participate and like do a team thing and get it going. And there was one time that I did do a giveaway. And I had some people that were like, hey, we'll donate, we'll do this. And I was like, okay, cool. And so then I made a commitment that I was going to give away X, Y, or Z. And then when push came to shove, the people said they were going to help me with stuff, kind of didn't. Or they didn't come through in the capacity that they had originally stated. And I wasn't going to, like, you know, be like, hey, you said this, but now you did this. I just paid it out of my end, but now I will never do any kind of giveaway or anything that I don't have, like, I've got it, it's on my person, I can give it away, and that's it. So I can pull $69 out of my account. That's fine. I can afford that. And because I can't participate in my own money giveaway anyway, it's just like, all right. It was the number. It was the right number. Plus, you start putting too much on it, and it'll bring people in that wouldn't maybe even be interested otherwise, and it might attract the wrong kind of people. And I've had that happen too. Like, they're only there for the money, and then they get sweaty, and then accusations get flying, and shit just kind of like the vibe goes away. So 69 is kind of like this nice, like, hey, we pay for half a game or some shit like that, or a full game on Steam or on sale or something. And it's enough that I can feel like I'm actually putting up a decent prize. No. Yo! I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm gonna be honest. You ruined my 3-bar. Oh, fuck. I'm still out of control. No reset. Custom as fuck. You better not lose to him, dude. Alright, cool. Don't deal with non-earnies then? Yeah, no doubt. No, I mean, I think people commit stuff in good faith, and then, you know, financial situations change, or, you know, it's like, whatever. But after that happened to me once, I've always just been like, if I do a giveaway, it'll be mine. I'm not putting anybody else on it. If I can't afford to do it, I just don't do it. And so that's where we're at there. Fourth. No, if I go get the fucking prologue, I'm keeping that. That's an insurance payment or for the bike or phone bill or something. No. Like, Mario's been sending me $20 every week, which has been stacking in my PayPal. And so I'm taking essentially like the last 4 weeks of that donation and putting it right back into Copium. No, the money that you send me, I pay bills.
So, when are we going to see bike content?
So tomorrow I've actually got a video shoot planned with a guy, and I'm going to be doing a video on his Aprilia, and then I've got another video that I got to do on my bike again, and then I've got 2 vlogs that I've recorded that I need to learn how to cut up. So it's like I've got the content, I just don't have the editing ability yet. I really need. What track is this? Do we know?
The Hustle.
The Hustle. All right, cool. I really need to learn how to use DaVinci Resolve. Editing 360 footage is a real pain in the dick.
I mean, are you going to make a YouTube video about it, or are you going to make like TikTok shorts?
Oh no, YouTube videos. Full length. Like long form content, like 20-30 minute stuff. And I'll probably do some YouTube shorts with it. I'm not touching TikTok. I think TikTok is scum. Like, in conversation piece with TikTok, World War III isn't going to be fought with troops on the ground. It's going to be fought with digital information. And fuck. I kind of believe we're kind of already doing that. And China's winning. So TikTok is a Chinese company, which by default makes them part of the Chinese CCP, which is their government. TikTok in China is very different from the TikTok in the United States. The type of content that gets put on there for people that are under the age of 18, because to sign up for TikTok you have to use your government issued number. It's kind of like our social security number, but it's their version of that. And it's like all motivational stuff, educational stuff, like build your business, entrepreneurship, like a lot of stuff that is pretty good. In addition to that, it is actually shut off and non-functional for those accounts that have people that are of a school age during the hours that school would be happening. Okay, dude, good run in there. And then when school's out there on that TikTok, it's like really good shit. You compare that to the TikTok in the United States, and it's all these TikTok dances and shit that waste your time and like just garbage. And that's what the current generation is getting sucked into. And so not that YouTube's a lot better, but it is better in its own way. And so I personally don't want to grow on a platform that I myself would not want my kids to touch. Like, my daughters are not allowed on YouTube Shorts. They are limited on what they can watch on YouTube that is curated by myself and their mother, because we want to make sure that they're not just getting bullshit put into their system, because you are a product of what you put in. And so I think TikTok's terrible. Dude, Crovax, thank you for the sub, bro.
I mean, I remember leaving YouTube in autoplay. It was a Christmas dinner at my aunt's house.
Paul, what's up, buddy?
my little cousin was watching stuff like Transformers, Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that, and for some reason, like an hour passed or an hour and a half passed, and when we returned, what was on the autoplay was just nasty.
There's a lot of junk that's put on there, man, and they're going after the kids. They really are, and I can't be a part of it. Like, I want to grow in the content creation space, but with being articulate and with content that is somewhat worth watching, or at least it's entertaining and it's not garbage. Like, I literally had this conversation with my middle child. She's 13. She was wanting to watch YouTube shorts. I was like, no more YouTube shorts. She's like, Dad, why not? And I'm like, I will give you the why, but we don't really have time before you go to school. So no more YouTube shorts, and then when you're out of school today, we'll talk about it. And so she thought she was in trouble. I was like, you're not in trouble, dude. We're just not doing that anymore. And I explained to her, I was like, you were watching YouTube shorts this morning when I told you to turn it off. What did you watch? Tell me one short that you actually retained. And she couldn't. And I was like, that's that type of content. That 15 to 30 second short form content is nothing that you get anything out of. You don't retain it. But what you're doing is you're programming your mind to give you dopamine release on that next scroll. And so, like, there's a reason that attention deficit disorder and ADD and all these kids can't focus and stuff. It's like because they're so used to getting a dopamine hit every time they scroll up. And it's not like that in the real world. Like, you're ruining...
Their attention span is just reduced to like 15 to 30 seconds of content.
Yeah, no, it does. It reduces it a lot. And you don't retain anything of it. Like, the way your mind works, like, you need time. Okay, dude, what's up? You need time for your mind to be able to, like, get on the topic, get into a mode where it'll start to retain what you're watching, and then there needs to be not necessarily repetitiveness, but like there needs to be that information kind of spoke and touched on enough to where there's understanding from a intellectual side. And the short form content on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all that, it is not that. It's really hard on you. And so I've turned my kids off of that, and it's an addiction, man. That scroll, that endless scroll, is a dopamine hit every time you hit it, and so it's addicting. Your body goes, or your mind's like, "Hey, give me another hit," and it just keeps going.
I can relate
detrimental.
to that. Like, I will go to sleep at like 12:30 in like midnight, and I will usually get on YouTube and I will sometimes get like shorts and whatever, and I will just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and so on. And when I finally realize I've been scrolling for like, when I finally realize it's like 2 a.m. already.
Yeah, it's really bad for you. Exactly true. The religion. Nobody wants to put their phone down and recharge their minds. Like, I'm all about going the fuck outside. Go do something. I don't care what you do. Go do something. Like, I spend a lot of time in this chair, on this PC, talking to you guys, hanging out, but I go outside. I do things outside of this so I can bring back stories or information or recharge. And there's not enough people that do that. You get sucked into it, and it's a depressive state. Like, human contact is a thing that is actually omega important. There's all these people now are like, oh, you know, I'm an introvert. People just take it out of me. It's like, okay, cool. Like, I think certain social interactions absolutely can take it out of you, but I think that there's a lot of social interactions that are very important. And by completely closing yourself off to that, it's just, you put yourself into a very depressive state. And I'm not on a high horse saying, you know, everybody should do this or do that or anything. Like, you do whatever works for you, man, but I don't know. That's how I'm raising my kids, man. We're not fucking around with YouTube. We're not fucking around with TikTok. I'm not letting somebody else dictate what my kids are learning and watching. I dictate that. And it's the right shit.
I mean, I don't know if this is a thing too in the States, but I will usually see like young couples in the mall that have like it's like a toddler. That kid must be like 3 or 4 years old, and the kid will be upset, and they would just give him the cell phone just so he would just.
Oh
shut
yeah,
up.
no, the cell phone and tablet is the new pacifier. Like, it'll be a 4-minute ride to school, and there's parents that are giving their kid the cell phone or the tablet to keep them quiet, and it's fucking bullshit. Like, I can't do it, man. Screen time is something that needs to be limited and monitored, and that's just not happening. Like, yo, Toxic Beaver got a 44? That's pretty fast.
Yep, that's a really good run. I mean, I used to get pissed off when my mother, she would put the parental control program in my tablet, and I would just get really mad when, like, that 2-hour limit was reached. But now that I'm more like an adult, I am actually grateful she did that for me.
Yeah, no, your mom loved you. She did that, honestly. Born in 95, went out with buddies. Yeah, dude, be home by the streetlights. That's how we grew up. But my daughters still do that. Like, there's a bunch of neighbor kids. They go out and play. They go jump on the trampoline. I mean, they do stuff. And it's, like, super important. Yeah, Ernie, exactly. Like, playing Sudoku or something like that. I'm not saying that scrolling on Reddit or, like, because I do. I have a Reddit account. I collect a lot of different information off of Reddit. I don't subscribe to any of the news, media, or heavily influenced big subreddits, because I go down a deep rabbit hole there, but we'll just not. But I think there's a lot of good stuff to be had there, a lot of good information. But like, kind of like anything, in moderation can be good. And I think that right now, digital content consumption is unregulated, unmonitored, and unfiltered in a lot of ways for kids, and we're losing. Who are we losing to? I'm not sure, but we're losing.
The big corporation.
Somebody. That's the word, dopamine. Yeah, no, it's that dopamine hit. It's true.
I mean, the corporation doesn't give a fuck about your
It's all money, dude. But see,
yeah,
that's the thing. You have a digital profile that is attached to you, and it might not be, like, it might not have a name attached to it. It might not have your address, but it's got your IP address. And eventually, enough of the data gets collected that they can put a link to who's who and who does what. That's why you get these very targeted special ads on Facebook. And that's valuable to somebody. And it's that's what the kids are doing. Like, I challenge you to find a kid now that their parents haven't put every birthday picture, where they go to school, you know, like every vacation, Bruce, all that stuff's on there. And if you think that there's not Facebook or somebody else that's just taking all of that and just putting it in a log somewhere, you're wrong, because it's happening. Like, I always warn my daughters, I'm like, your internet presence and your internet footprint is really important. The smaller footprint you can have, the more successful you're going to be in your life. And like, I don't have Facebook, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Instagram, I don't have any of that stuff. I have YouTube, and I've got a Reddit account, and we stream and stuff, which is kind of like the opposite for what a content creator should have if I want to have proper growth, but I won't do it. I'm not going to get sucked in if I can avoid it.
I mean, I didn't have a Facebook account or YouTube account until I was 17, maybe. It's like my parents were really careful about what I consumed. For example, when I spoke about like I had classmates back in like sixth grade that they already had a YouTube account, they already had a Facebook account, and I will reach out to my parents about that, and they told me, hell no, hell goddamn no, like, you're going to wait until you're 16 or 17 to have that.
Yeah, no, you need to. Truly Religions. I had a Facebook. I had Instagram. I had that stuff. I was listening to. It was a panel of people that were on. They did like a TED Talk seminar thing together, but then two of them did this podcast, and I was listening to the podcast, and this was the better part of 10 years ago at least, and they were talking about how like social media is this unchecked, untested like cesspool of your self-worth, and the value that you value yourself gets put into a digital format, and when someone likes it or interacts with it or responds with it, there's a certain emotional trigger that comes with that. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. And even if you have a lot of good things happen, like you get a lot of likes on a post, and then you do another post and you don't get as many likes, but you still get likes, before that happened, like if the first post hadn't been wildly successful and you just had mediocre success, and then the next one was a little bit better, you'd feel great with it. But because you've already had higher success and you did something else that got more attention, you are now attaching that success to your self-worth or value. And that doesn't mean everybody does this, but it fucking happens. And so you might do a post that does 70 likes and comments, and people are like, yeah, that's awesome, I get it, and you're like, cool. Then the next one gets 30 likes and a few comments, and you're like, oh, that one didn't do as good. You don't look at the success anymore. You compare it to the high point. And it ends up being this really toxic like loop that you go into, and it's really, really bad. And so I just turned it off. Got rid of all of it. And people are like, oh, that's how I connect with my friends and my family. I'm like, you don't connect with any of those bitches. Like, oh, you like their post. You say happy birthday to grandma when it's her birthday. Fucking call your grandma. My friends have my number, and we talk. And if you don't have my number, we're probably not that close. And it's nothing against any of you guys that, you know, but that's how I really view my relationship with people, because I think that the social internet presence of things is really, 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 really bad.
I remember, I think China was having issues with this kind of stuff, and what they did was they limited the total amount of time the kids can spend on the internet for like 2 hours or 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about that. Like, that's like literally what I was saying about TikTok. Like, it's limited during the school day and stuff. It's very highly regulated. Like, we're the land of the free, but dude, that freedom is fucking shit up because it's going unchecked.
I mean, I don't know, because it's kind of up to the parents to like regulate what their kids watch.
100%.
Like, I don't think the government should step up and do.
No, I don't think they should either. I'm not saying that they should, but there's so many shit to your parents, and they're doing a terrible job. Oh no, my kids already do appreciate it right now, bro. Like they get it. When I explained it to my daughter, she didn't fight with me on it. She didn't argue about it. We just had a discussion, and I explained it to her, and I was like, you know I love you, right? Like, you know that I care about you on a very deep emotional level. Has there ever been a time in your life when I've literally said, no, you can't do that, and I could not give you a valid reason behind it? And there's never been a time. And it's never, ever been because I said so. Like, here's the articulate reason behind that. And she just was like, okay, we won't do that. And she does other stuff. Yeah, no, detact. Like, shut it off, guys. Less. That's the move, man. I'm not saying that, like, talking in person is like the be-all end-all Crovax. I'm just saying, like, liking a family member's photo when they went on vacation and feeling like you kept up with them, you're not. You're actually not, but you're being led to believe that you are. And why should your vacation or anybody else's be put online? That goes in the photo album, and then you tell your friends about it or your family members about it later on, you know? Like, relive those experiences when you're experiencing it with somebody else, to just put it out there for all the world to see. Most people only post the high points of their life, and then other people say, oh, look how good he's doing, or look at that. They don't have any idea what's going on. And because very few people are like, hey, by the way, I'm struggling with shit, and it's tough. And, you know, you work through it. And it's like that sense of community is something that I think is lesser and lesser all the time. Or there's the people that are on the opposite side of that fence. They overpost. They overshare. They're, oh, fuck, that car ruined us. Every day is a struggle. And they have no problem just being the most toxic, negative people in the world. And it's like, listen, what are you doing about it? Get the fuck off of Facebook. Go for a walk. Like, oh, you're hard up on money? What are you doing? You got a second job? No, you don't? Okay, so, like, do something.
Yeah, like those are the two extremes of the same spectrum, like the overly positive and the overly negative.
Yeah. And by no means is what I'm saying, like, right. Just my opinion. And it doesn't mean it's right, but it makes sense to me, so that's why I feel like, you know, it's a logical argument. But I tell you, man, I've had somewhat heated discussions with some of my wife's female friends, and they do not agree with where I'm at. They think that they should just post everything, and it's positive, and they want their family to keep up with them and stuff. I'm like, cool. My aunts and uncles was like, cool, when was the last time you actually talked to your aunt and uncle? Bet you don't have their phone number. Well, no, we talk on Facebook. I'm like, oh, so you've got, like, direct messages with them, you've connected with them, and you asked how they were doing, like, you know, where they're going to church, or how their nephews are doing, how your cousins are doing. You've asked those things? Oh, so no? So you have no idea. You're waiting on them to post a highlight of whatever's going on. You really have no idea where they're at. Got it. Cool. It's not keeping up with people.
I mean, that's literally social media ever since it was conceived, man.
See, truly religious, but that's an appearance for a lot of people. They're like, oh, they're just flossing on the internet. They're just bragging on the internet, doing whatever. Sometimes that's what it is. But I would say 2/3 of the other times, it's not. Those people are just posting the highlight of what's going on right now because they want others to see that they're happy. And they would like someone else to like their post, their comment, whatever it is on anything, so that way they can feel validated with whatever they're doing. And it's not in a sense of arrogancy or bragging, but they are putting stock emotionally into the response of their friends. And it's a catastrophic emotional roller coaster that is just terrible. Nothing good can come from that.
I mean, that takes a toll on your mental sanity sooner or later.
Yeah, painless, exactly. Oh, Facebook ads listen because Facebook has your mic enabled all the time. Delete Facebook, you won't have those custom ads anymore. Your Google AdSense is attached to anything that you Google search when your account's logged in, and so you're going to get ads based on that on YouTube because Google's attached to YouTube. That was terrible. It's part of it. Like, I have that problem. I get Insta360 ads for everything because I've been to the website a handful of times buying my cameras. It's like I own 2 of them, but I'm still getting lots of ads. I got burned, dude. All right, what a line. Oh, god damn it, dude.
That turn is always the worst.
And by no means am I trying to tell anybody what to do. You guys do whatever the fuck you want. But you're tuning in and you're watching, so like, you get to hear where I'm at. And the subject could change to something else, we can just fucking race. I don't care. But I think that's a really important piece of the conversation, which a lot of people like to tiptoe around. And I'm like, unashamed, don't give a fuck. Like, nah. No Facebook here, no Instagram here. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I am kind of part of the problem when it comes to like, I do YouTube, I make YouTube shorts, but I'm also kind of trying to build a business out of this, and that's playing the game. I gotta play the game a little. I'm definitely not playing it all the way. I could have every social media account and do everything, because that would, like, if I had a TikTok, I would probably be double the size that I am right now, because of how big the TikTok market is. I would probably be, if I didn't do TikTok, but I marketed myself intentionally to children. Like, I didn't cuss, I didn't swear, I tried to be more kid friendly and tried to hit those points on YouTube so I would get recommended to kids. I would probably grow a lot more. I don't want that. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in being a kid friendly YouTuber. Now, if kids come and hang out, they watch, whatever, like, dude, I'm not opposed to it. But you guys have watched me for long enough. You know how we go. That's not something I'm, like, trying to promote. Because I would hate for some kid watching me to be like, oh, well, CornnutCrew says this, or CornnutCrew does this, and then they go do whatever that is. And it ends up being a negative situation. Like, nah.
Get in their mom's car or their dad's car and just start going for joyride.
Oh, well, you know, I would never really encourage that. But you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
of
I would
course,
just
of
hate
course,
to have
of
my
course.
name on something like that. And so if I market myself to adults, fucking, you go fuck up, that's on you. Like, but the kids, man, they're a
At
lot
least what
more.
you're trying to do, like you said, you're trying to do it on a business standpoint. You know, trying to use your platforms for a business standpoint.
Yeah, well, you know, we're trying to make it work. Like, and it's tough. It's like trying to play both sides of the fence. It's like I want to be a good content creator, but I want to do it my own way, and my own way is not the best way because the growth is stagnant. Not stagnant, but it's a lot slower. Like, you look at these other big channels that I compete with, and they are shooting and aiming for 12 to 13-year-old boys, man. Like, that's who they're aiming at for their content. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not me, homie.
Exactly. You care more about quality. You just want quantity.
No, it's not a kid's show. Like, if Militia, like, Trigger, he's great. He's a popular guy, has a good channel, lots of followers, lots of subs. He is a very kid-friendly YouTuber. And Militia is edgy in the name, but it's not an edgy type content that he puts out. So kids can watch that, and they can be like, oh yeah, this is cool, I'm part of the gaming militia, and it just hits. But I think that he kind of has to tiptoe with how he phrases stuff and says stuff because he's got to have that kid-friendly persona. And I'd rather be me 100% of the time and not have to worry about slipping up because I'm, 100% who I am. No, don't get me wrong. I mean, that might be who he is. Black Panther, another great example of a very big YouTuber who is kind of, I share space with, who is, he gets after it. And he's got great content. And a lot of kids watch him because he's entertaining. But he's got to tiptoe to make sure that he doesn't say anything that's not kid-friendly. And I'm just not about to be that guy. My take on YouTube Shorts, it's the same as TikTok. It's literally the same as TikTok. It's coming out of the YouTube content space. YouTube Shorts was created to compete with TikTok. What does that mean? I don't know. I participate in YouTube Shorts a little bit myself. Especially if somebody does a clip from stream on Twitch. It's like 3 clicks and I can make a YouTube Short. It's good for growth. I don't do a lot of it. I'll be doing far more of it with my motorcycle channel, because that is, you can make some baller ass 15 to 30 second YouTube shorts of the bikes doing wheelies by, or like with some cool music driving around, or just
Oh yeah.
pans and cams, and like a lot of people will go and find your channel because of that, and so it's going to help a lot with the growth. But it's like I say, I feel a bit hypocritical about it, because I think that I'm playing both sides of the fence. Like, daughters, don't do YouTube shorts, but I want to make YouTube shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do as I say, not as I do.
kinda.
On the car.
Oh my goodness.
Scariest bike story ever? Alright. I've got a lot. I think the scariest one that ever happened to me was not actually me that was involved with the fear. I was on a motorcycle trip with a handful of us, with my brother, 2 of my good friends, my uncle, and my cousin. There was a bunch of us. There was like 9 of us. And we all met up in Tennessee. We were going on this ride or whatever. So we're riding roads we've never ridden before, just weaving in and out of the black hills and the mountains and stuff. It was wonderful. Great trip. All dudes. My buddy was on actually a bike that I had purchased for my wife, because his bike had like died basically, and so he needed a bike for the trip, and so he used it. But we were all doing our thing, going probably a little faster than the speed limit, but nothing crazy, not racing, just, you know, if the speed limit's 50, we're cruising 70. If the speed limit was 40, we were cruising 50, you know, 60. Enough to where the turns actually felt like turns. It was really cool stuff. And we come around this corner, and my buddy is in front of me, and he misjudges the corner, goes in way too hot, and my heart like stops, because I can see him about to just eat shit. And as I come around the corner, there is a big ass combine tractor, like big green John Deere with a big ass trailer, taking up both lanes, and we are hauling way too fast for what we could see. And my buddy ends up going right up the side of the oncoming traffic, like on the embankment, up this hill, up into the trees. And I was like, I was just thinking that we were all gonna die, kind of thing. I ended up being able to stop like right in the middle of the street, because there was nowhere to go. Turns out my brother and my friends, both my friends that were out in front of us, they were able to go on the shoulder, and only my one friend actually went up into the fucking woods. But like, it was, in the moment, terrifying, because I really thought that we were going to have like a catastrophic accident hundreds of miles away from the nearest vehicle that could maybe tow something, and we were nowhere near any kind of realistic hospital. Like, we were kind of out in the middle of nowhere, riding fast, and so that was really scary. Probably not scary to listen to, but my heart like stopped. It was really quite a fear. I got caught in a thunderstorm when I was a new rider. I'm wearing a t-shirt, a helmet, and gloves and jeans. And it starts like pouring rain. And the rain that's like got the really, really thick, big, heavy raindrops. Ooh. And it hurt like to the level to where I kind of thought I was getting pelted with paintballs. Like, not gentle. And there was no like pulling over or anything like that, because it was like there was nowhere to stop. I was already soaking wet anyway, so I was just gonna like maintain. And I almost got rear-ended by a truck that came by. He went around me, but majority of his truck was still in my lane. I don't think he saw me, and he was going way faster than I was. I was going like 45 and a 70 or some shit. Like, I was just chilling, trying not to die on my bike. And yeah, that scared me pretty good. I've crashed plenty of times, but it wasn't really scary. It was just kind of like, here we go.
boy.
Experience something paranormal? Kind of.
No.
So, Dean Koontz is a sci-fi author. If you like reading like kind of sci-fi, kind of not really scary, but like paranormal style like books, Dean Koontz is a fantastic author. But my dad and I, my parents, they had a delivery business, like a courier service, so they would pick up stuff and deliver it all over the place. Like, it was not an uncommon occurrence for someone to die in the hospital that was young, and they would have their organs being, sent out to whoever, like a liver being delivered halfway across the country because you can't fly the shit. And so my parents would go to the hospital, they would literally pick up this cooler that had human parts in it, and we would deliver it God knows where. And so I was with my dad. We were making a run somewhere. I can't remember where we were going, and the cargo wasn't, I don't think, human origin, but it was something, some airplane part or something we were delivering. But we were listening to a Dean Koontz book, and in the book, it was talking about how like there was this like fog, and there was this like kind of crazy warm storm that was happening, and there was like a glowing rain that was taking place, and it was just kind of like setting the tone that was like midway through this book where it was kind of building into this shit with aliens is gonna happen. And so we're driving, and it like starts to kind of sprinkle as it's building this up, and then it was really, really overcast. So it wasn't foggy, but it was super overcast, kind of twilight, end of the night. So it was, the sun was setting, but it wasn't like down yet, and so it was still warm. It was summertime. And so it kind of starts raining, and like the book's hitting, and I'm in the passenger seat, and I'm kind of losing it because it's starting to rain. And then, and I shit you not, we drove through like a patch of lightning bugs. And so all of the glowy bits of the lightning bug were on the window, like on the windshield and shit, in addition to this rain. So it's like these glowing lightning bug bodies are like, and I was like, ah! I was freaking out, dude. Oh my god, it was something else, man. Just perfect timing across the board. My dad, to this day, still remembers that. We were talking about this like a couple weeks ago. He's like, you remember that time when we were listening to the audiobook? I was like, and the fucking glowing rain? And he's like, yeah. We were just laughing, dude. Oh, man. But I was younger. I was losing my shit, dude.
That's like 1 in a billion coincidence, man.
It was just, one of those times. WWE Monday Night Raw? So I used to work for the WWE Network. I was on tour with them for a year. I know all the ins and outs of the wrestling scene.
No, dog. Stop. First, I got hit by Sun. Then I got hit by Trey.
Oh, yeah, way, for sure. Security Commander, what's up, dude? I've told a bunch of the stories on here a lot, so I think a lot of people have already kind of knew that. But yeah, that's something I used to do. I was one of their tour carpenter was my title. It was a cool gig. It was a young man's game, though. Like, single with no family would be a really fucking cool job. Married with kids, not that great of a job.
Traveling.
A lot of traveling. Like, I would fly out Saturday or Sunday, depending on if it was a pay-per-view weekend or not. And then I would work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, fly home Wednesday, get home Wednesday evening, depending on how far away I was flying. Take Thursday to maybe kind of recoup my life. Pat my kids on the head, give them a kiss. Friday doing laundry, packing my bags, and Saturday flying out again. So yeah, no, it was pretty hard on me.
Mentally exhausting already.
lot of airplane. It was a
I
cool.
mean, just traveling is just exhausting, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of that.
Airports, dealing with that. Oh my goodness. Can't imagine.
Yeah, airports, check in, check out, whatever.
Yeah, and I got pretty good at the airport game because I was able to book my own flights. Like, they put it on the company card, but it was always through my account, so I got my own frequent flyer miles and stuff, which was cool. And so you learn how to travel. Like, you learn what airlines go to what cities, like, I like to fly Southwest a lot because it was a pretty good airline at the time for a lot of the places I was traveling out of Wichita. And their hub is down in Texas, but it's Love Field instead of DFW. And so Love Field was great. I could make a 20-minute connecting flight and have no problems. Whereas if you go to like Chicago, you better give yourself an hour and a half to make your connecting flight, because if you're late, they're not waiting for you. Whereas at Love Field, if you were on a Southwest flight getting on another one and you were delayed, they would delay that next flight waiting for you as a passenger. And so that was pretty cool. American Airlines, absolute fucking garbage. Yeah, no, like it was crazy. I learned a lot about the game. I flew so much that I had favorite restaurants at certain airports.
You told me there was one in some airfield in Wichita that have really good burgers.
Okay, people are dying.
Well, no, so there's a restaurant that used to be one of the towers at the airport, and so they've got pretty good food, but the actual airport itself has got like a Dunkin' Donuts, a Chick-fil-A, and
KFC, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, if you come through Wichita, you're not eating at the fucking airport. Not intentionally. For those of you guys that are watching, even if you're on YouTube, if you guys have Amazon Prime, if you didn't know, you get a free Twitch subscription to give. So like all these guys that are subbed over on Twitch, if you guys have Amazon Prime, it's literally a couple of clicks to link your Twitch account to your Prime account. Or if your parents have it and they're not utilizing that, maybe ask them if you can put it on there. And it's like literally, you guys could all be subscribers for free every month, and that would help me out a little bit, and it would cost you nothing. Just a couple of clicks. If you've got Prime. If you don't have Prime, don't worry about it. Like, I'm not asking for, you to do anything more, but some people don't know that. I was watching Virtual, the guy that streams, whatchamacallit, Trackmania, right. And he was talking about that. He's like, yeah, if you guys have this, you should do this. And he literally got like 160 Prime subs in like a couple of minutes because there was like 17,000 people watching him. But I was like, that dude just took home like $400 from just pointing that out. And I'm like, fuck, man. I should let my community know at least once per stream. If you have Prime, you get it for free. Like PCPD Nitro, right there. That's what I'm talking about. And who was the other guy? Was it Krovax that did it earlier? Yeah, Krovax subscribed with Prime. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, thank you. Exactly. I appreciate that. So, yeah, if you've got a free Prime, if you have Amazon Prime or somebody in your household has it and they're not using that Prime sub, it costs you nothing to give that to me. And fucking Amazon pays for it. Can't go wrong.
True.
What's up, Artismo? Yeah, I sent you a message back. Run the PC you've got, buy a second monitor, never look back, buddy. You'll be fine. Dude, I'm kind of done with these playlists, man. I want to race some real ones. Oh, I can totally leave the group, Jess. I'm sorry. Thank you for pointing that out. We'll get you in on the next one. Because Ozzy and Toxic Badger are the only two in here that aren't the homies. Trey is getting out of here. Alright.
Well, we have to go to our Amazon Prime to.
Yeah,
do
you
it,
just
or-
link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account, then you get a free Twitch
Oh, okay.
handout. Fuck it.
Wait, what's Amazon Prime? Is it like a Netflix or something?
Amazon.com. It's like a big internet. It's like the biggest internet retailer, not realtor. You can buy
I was about to
everything.
Say what? They're doing real estate now?
They're probably doing real estate, dog. Like, let's not pretend they're not.
I mean, all of those warehouses didn't appear out of thin air.
Yeah, but it's if you have Prime, you get free shipping on everything that they sell, as long as it's through their Prime stuff. And you pay. It's like a yearly membership. It's like $100 and something, but
159, I think.
yeah.
Something like that.
But at the end of the day, if you have that, you get that. There's benefits to it, and a lot of them kind of go untouched, and so that's why I pointed out.
Oh, fucking tree. No, damn.
Yo, that was the line, dude. Oh my god. Curse my slow RS6. God, I had you beat, dude. That fucking line through there was so goddamn clean. Oh, that was so good.
What are you doing in R6, dude?
Dude, just driving other shit. Just driving other shit.
Yeah, now that you mentioned the R6, that's a car I would like if I had a family, like that's the ideal car I would want.
I mean, if you got money, bro. Dude, just Google an RS6 timing chain. Just Google that.
No, I'm not going to pay for German engineering. Fuck that.
Bro, the whole front of the car is like... like, they are pretty, and they are fast, and they sound good, but... because I'm a bit of a mechanic myself, I just... I'm sorry, I'm really busy that day. Every day.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
What about one of those Dodge Charger wagons they made?
Oh, the Magnum.
The Magnum, yeah.
So I really don't like Dodge as a brand. I think their shit kind of falls apart, but I think they're cool. I think, honestly, like, put a Hellcat motor in the Magnum and you've got yourself a fucking screamer. I think that'd be cool as fuck. I'm a really, like, how I've always been with my wife and how I pick cars and stuff like that. It's like the engine, the transmission, like the drivetrain, quote unquote, is what I am purchasing. I'm not purchasing the interior. I'm not purchasing the looks. I'm purchasing this motor and drivetrain that I need to start every time I turn it on and be reliable for my wife to start her car and get her from A to B. And so that's kind of like been how I've looked at stuff. So it really limits me to, like, I can own Toyota, some Hondas, and some Chevy products as long as they have an LS or an LT motor.
So a Corvette.
Dude, yeah, Corvette, fucking stout. But, like, it's not just the Corvette. So that same motor is found in the Pontiac G8. Cadillacs. Specifically the CTS-V's got the same engine that's in the Vet. But the first gen CTS-V's are Garbo.
So good.
I mean, they're really fast and they're really cool looking, but, like, they're not built to hold the power that that engine puts out.
No.
What about the Chevy
Alex.
Super Sport?
Oh, the SS?
Yeah.
I
I mean, that's a sedan with a fucking Corvette.
Yeah, it's basically like you can get Holden badges for it and turn it into like a Holden Commodore kind of look. They're not a bad little VA supercar.
Yeah, another thing I would like to own eventually is one of those Australian utes.
Dude, yeah. Those are cool.
I mean, they're cool, but are they practical?
I mean, are they practical? If you can live on a car that has 2 seats in it and has a truck bed that doesn't haul truck weighted items, yeah, they're either incredibly practical or not practical at all. It really depends on your situation. A case can be made for both. It's kind of like a motorcycle. Is a motorcycle practical? No, but to some people it's incredibly practical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes.
I think the SVT Lightning is a very neat pickup truck. I do not like Ford products at all. The last car that I worked on as a mechanic's apprentice was a Ford F-150, and it was the vehicle that stopped me from wanting to work on other people's vehicles. And it was relatively new. I'm just good.
Was it
Just-
rusting or something?
No, it was relatively new. It was a driver's seat issue. But the process and how they're manufactured and put together, fuck that, dude. Like, nah, I'm good, thanks. What's up, Surfy?
My uncle is a mechanic, and he always tells me about how bad the Ford products are right now.
You know, it's... I think Ford makes some really cool vehicles. They're just not for me. Like, fucking Mustangs right now? Fucking lit, dude. They're fast as shit. And they're
I'm not
relatively achievable.
I'm not talking about the Mustang, so it's like the regular commuter cars, like the fucking, I don't know, the Fusion, the Focus, and the Fiesta, that kind of shit, and the F-150.
Yeah, not having been under the hood of those vehicles, been under the hood of plenty of F-150s. They make a lot of those here. I don't know. They're just not for me. They're not as easy to work on or as reliable as the Chevy V8, the LTs. But, I mean, Chevy and G, everybody's got their own problems. Like, all the manufacturers have got their own stuff. I think the only stuff that's just like, yeah, bulletproof, buy it, it's fine. Whatever the problem is, it's not a big deal. Is like Toyota and Lexus. Like, I'm just like, whatever. You can't sell me the worst one of those and it'll somehow still be better than the best Ford or the best Chevy. Tell you, brands to stay away from. Land Rover. Stay the fuck away from Land Rover.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time. Big time.
What about Jaguar?
Jaguar is low production model piece of British engineering that I myself, dude, I would fuck with a Jaguar because they depreciate really fast, but there's a reason they depreciate pretty fast. I don't know. That's kind of like you've got a bit of fuck you money. So if you've got a Jag, you can afford to fix the Jag kind of deal. But you don't go get a Maserati. It's like fucking dollar store Ferrari, and they're garbo. I don't think there's a car that depreciates faster than a Maserati. And when they broke, broke. Like, I wouldn't fuck with Mercedes. A lot of people really like Mercedes, and I'm like, nope. I also don't fuck with most Beamers.
I like Volkswagen.
Yeah, secure. I'm with that. V8s. Dude, Ernie with the follow over there on Twitch. Oh, Focus RS is cool. Caleb X, hello. What's up, buddy?
Also, what's a car you'd get if you had, I don't know, fuck your money? You had all the money you wanted.
Just all the money I ever wanted.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of goes in stages. Like, from where I sit right now, I've really got, like, the fucking bike that I wanted, which is tight. And then, so we scale up from there. I want something that I can go do some laps at a track. And so, like, the next tier up from where I sit is probably like a Nissan GTR 35, the Skyline. Not even the newer model, but something that's already kind of been modded, maybe had the turbos upgraded, different blow-off valves, like a 600 horsepower package, but something that's been set up for not roll racing, but like kind of track driving, decent brakes and tires. I'd fuck with that. I'd like that a lot because they're really very well put together cars. They're a little heavy, but it'd be fun, and they're pretty stout. You can really do a lot to them, and they take the power pretty well.
Like a Nissan tune for the track or a race car Nissan?
No. It would be a street car, but it's something I could go do lapping days in. So, yeah, I would say that Ernie the Greek, you followed me on Twitch. It says it right there. But yeah, no. So it's, and you can get into one of those for like 50, 60 grand. So that's like kind of a tier up. Like that's the next high dollar vehicle that I would like to get into at one point. And then so we tier up from there. I'd like to see myself in an Audi R8 with the manual transmission. My understanding is the older model R8 with the manual is like the best manual transmission that has ever been put in a car. And so I would like that. I would like to drive that. I would like to experience that and have that. And then if we tier up from there, I would like a 458 Italia Ferrari, but it's never going to happen because I don't want to own a Ferrari, but I'd like to have one of those cars. They're so sexy. But no. Okay, yeah, fuck you money. I can get anything I want. Lamborghini Siesto Elemento. That'd be it. That's what I want. That's the one I want. I've never sat my ass in a Lamborghini, and that's the one I want. True Religious, I don't need the Nismo version because all the stuff that you get with the Nismo version, I would probably upgrade or change out or ruin with the type of driving and ownership that I would do with it. So, no.
Oh, it's just my bad.
Yeah, it's the world we live in. Yeah, Lamborghini Siesto Elemento, I think, is probably the coolest fucking Lambo that has ever been produced. And they're all sitting in collections and stuff right now, and they're stupid, stupid money. But they're not like the McLaren F1. The McLaren F1 is just great car, super neat, but just unobtainium. Like, in my heart, the Siesto Elemento is still kind of like, at some point in my life, may be up for grabs if we just knock it out of the park and go crazy.
I mean, if there's an unobtainium car I really want, but well, no, it's unobtainium, but one I really like is the Lamborghini Veneno.
Oh, the Veneno? Yeah, that's unobtainium. That's a lower production model than the fucking Siesto Elemento. I think the Veneno was a concept, wasn't it?
I think of it as an evolution of the Siesto Elemento.
Yeah, I'm saying Ernie the Greek that followed me 4 minutes ago is you, Ernie. That's what I'm saying.
I crashed 3 times, so I'm definitely DNFing.
Right.
Skoda Octavia RS? Okay, yeah, that's unobtainium. That's a very specific.
I mean, the Skoda is literally a commuter car, and the Fabia RS, I think that's a race car, man, like a rally car.
Mm-hmm. But Ernie, the Greek, that's your name on Discord. And so right here it says you followed me 5 minutes ago on Twitch. That's what it says. Viper. First gen Dodge Viper would be legit. The Widowmaker. I'd fuck around with one of those for sure. I'd enjoy that a lot. They're fully analog. They are no bullshit. Like, no air conditioning, just raw, man. I'd love that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd take an ACR Viper as well, or a lot of the different Vipers, but the first gen ones are kind of like, kind of the cheap ones.
The first gen ACR?
Oh no, the ACR is like the race one. That's kind of a hard one to get hands on. What has happened around me?
Wow. That was that was something to see. What do you have on that? On the Beamer?
Do what?
What engine do you have on the Beamer?
The same one in the Rari. It's got the F40 engine, the 2.9 liter V8.
Yeah, that's another car I would really like, the F40.
Yep. I'd rather have an F50. Everybody loves the F40, but I think the F50 was sex.
Dude, F50 GT.
Okay, yeah, so the GT is like getting back into the unobtainium land. Like the F50 is too, but the F50 GT was like the kind of the no compromises zoomy zoom. I like all the Vipers. Honda NSX and McLaren. They're not, like, those two cars aren't even on the same playing field. I think the new NSXs will be cool when they depreciate. Right now they're still going for way too much money for what they are. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I think there's a lot of cool tech behind them.
They are hybrids now, right?
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I think the new gen NSX from 2013 onwards, it's hybrid.
Oh, Ernie the Geek instead of the Greek. Doesn't it say Greek?
He stole the R from
Ernie the Geek. Has it been changed? I thought it was Greek. Crazy. It's never been Greek, man. Reading's tough, bro. Sorry.
Also,
I'm not Greek. Let's go, gamers! Fuck. Oh, okay.
Right here. For the traffic.
Oh no. Desync.
Excuse me. Okay, Jess, okay.
But to be honest,
Yeah,
like,
love
car
cars.
bucket list, don't get me wrong, I'm a car guy, but I'm really more of a bike guy. There's a lot more motorcycles I'd rather own. And they're not even, like, expensive bikes. They're just bikes I want. Like, I would really like a Honda VFR 800 would be really cool. I think that'd be a lot of fun to ride. I would like to get a 500cc two-stroke superbike from like the early 90s. Because it would probably try to kill me, and that sounds great. It's like
No,
they make no power, and then all of a sudden, at like 14,000 RPMs, the light switch comes on, and then you make all the power. And I wanted,
It's basically like an 80s F1 car.
kinda, yeah. It's the two-stroke engines on the old 500cc's were like wild, and I think that'd be a lot of fun.
The turbo lag and then the unexpected kick you get from it. It's kind of like riding a wild horse and trying to tame it.
Realist with the raid of 4. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
The fucking raid can.
What's up, guys? Hello, Shane Studios. Alright, yep. I'm fucking done, dude. I cannot do this bullshit S playlist any longer.
You said that like 3 races ago.
I know, dude. Like, I just wanted to give us more than the same 3 playlists. Like, it's ridiculous, man. They've got all the good playlists tucked away in the R8 stock list. I'm game to go do that, honestly.
I haven't tried any of the new tracks actually.
Oh, they're sick.
now that you-
Is that in PvP right now?
I believe.
No, it's not. It's not.
I mean,
Yeah, if the R8 thing was there, I'd do it.
Like, what's the point of hiding those tracks under?
Dude, it's developers not knowing what we want to do. So we can go into free roam, I guess. Go fuck around and find out. Oh, Les, your son was in? Oh, okay, cool, dude. Run the Colorado in S Plus. I think I've got it built.
Marked man.
We need a lot more than that.
Not sure.
We need at least 10. Dude, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Yo, I should go make a cup of coffee. That'd be kind of fire, actually. Let's do that. Oh, dude.
Coffee beans from Brazil.
Coffee beans from Walmart. And they're not beans, they're ground because that's cheaper. Oh yeah, dude. Anytime. Anytime. Like, if you guys ever want to talk about like philosophy or like, anything that's like relevant that is outside of the game, I'm always down to talk about this stuff. I'm not like, I don't consider myself an intellectual, if you will, but I learn a lot from a lot of people, and I take as much of it in as I can. And I think getting other people's perspective is really important. But in the meantime, let me go make a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. How are the pyramids made? Dude. That's a fascinating subject. It's literally fascinating, like through the power of Christ, because it's actually insane. I gotta go get a cup of coffee. I can talk all night about that shit.
Who asked that?
Yeah, I'm trying to see it now.
I wonder if that's going to end up in another Pink Lab story. So what kind of coffee did you say you had?
Great value, brewed this morning. Rest of the pot in the cup. In the microwave, didn't cook it long enough, so it's like lukewarm, but it's coffee, so we're okay.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so in the conversation piece, let's do some S+. Of the pyramids. Taking like a modern labor approach to what it would have taken to create such a thing is mind-boggling. Like it's unreasonable the amount of labor and weight and how far they hauled this shit and what was available as far as like we know of technology. So my personal like, here's how it went down. It's as fun as it is to be like, dude, aliens, right? No. I think that there is a piece of technology a form of maybe energy or something along the lines of like somewhere along the way we forgot about it or we lost it or it just didn't make it from that society and that cultural experience to the next, and it's like this whatever, because it's wild, like sleds and ropes and logs and all that. Like I get it, like we try to take what we know and we're like, this obviously has to be how it went down, but it just seems unreasonable to a fault. Like, no fucking way. And so I'm kind of in this headspace like, nah, dog. They had something else. There was something. Like, they heat the sand a special way and it makes the shit levitate. Like, and they didn't have a way to make that in cave drawings.
Wait, what, are you talking about hidden technology or forgotten technology?
Why not both, dude? They were the inventors of meth. Wicked Aquarius, what's up? Shane Studios costume? What do you mean costume? It's like almost 1 in the morning here. Oh, hang on, Ernie, the geek. Let me turn you up a little bit because you're quiet as fuck. Alright, hit me with your voice. Okay, he's muted. Alright, cool. Let's talk to you never then, I guess. Like, peace, dude.
Nah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, you kind of fucking hit me, bro. Like, as a former pothead, you know, like I used to go through all of those subjects in depth, bro. And like, man, like I just, you know, man, I don't know. Do you follow this channel called the Y-Files? Have you ever heard of them?
No, it sounds great. I'm down.
Well, this channel, I really like it, man, because, you know, the way they present all these theories, for example, like the Anunnaki, or like, you know, for example, like they say they found, you know, Noah's Ark and stuff like that, and like pretty much they tell the conspiracy as like the general world knows it, and then they kind of like break it down in depth and say, hey, like this guy, he's been known to lie, he's been known to be deceitful, or like, you know, he'll just be honest about it, like, oh, this guy has actually been known to like tell the truth, he's, you know, he's legit, like we haven't been able to catch him too many lies and stuff like that. And like he breaks this shit down, man. And in one of his episodes, he kind of teased, he's like, hey man, you know, the pyramid of Giza was built 130,000 years ago by the Anunnaki. You know, he's like, it proved me wrong. Right, and that was on his latest episode, in case you wanted to catch that. And that was actually about a pyramid as well.
Send it to me.
Yeah, man. What are your thoughts on that? Like, what do you think about the Anunnaki, like all that stuff?
I know nothing of that. Like, oh, it's 15 on server. We got room for another one. I know nothing about this Anunnaki you speak of. I don't know what is that? Is that aliens?
Really? You don't know anything about the Anunnaki?
Nah, dude, I'm ignorant as fuck. What's up?
He was basically like another type of human being, but we killed them all.
Oh, that sounds like something we would do.
He basically says that, like, you know, we were created by the Anunnaki. It's this, it's Planet X, basically, like, you know, the species on Planet X, and it circles around us, like once every, I forget how many thousands of years, but you know, every like crazy amount of years, like 15,000 or. You know, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, and every time, and like I guess their planet was dying, and in one of those times when they happened to be kind of coming through us, they figured, hey, we need gold to repair the atmosphere, you know, and they pretty much like kind of, you know, saw that we as Earth had an abundance of gold, so they pretty much came over to Earth, and they were like, hey man, like we ain't mining this shit, so they basically took the apes and some of their genetics, and then they mixed it with their genetics, and then created,
I feel like I heard a snippet on the Joe Rogan podcast of somebody who was talking about this.
Yeah, and basically like that's how Homo sapiens ended up, you know, evolving here on Earth, you know. And basically, like, in order for them to sustain, they pretty much did this all around the world. But, you know, just like we have representatives, like we have different governors, they have different governors as well. And like some of them were governing, like, you know, South America. Some of them were governing
15.
You know, different places, right? And that's why, like, we have like all these pyramids. They're like different, but
Zell, what's up, buddy?
In a way, the same, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, like there's all this crazy shit, man. And anyway, I just wanted to hop on for a quick minute because I'm actually in the middle of doing dishes, but you know, I like wanted to hear your thoughts on all that stuff because all that stuff's fascinating to me, you know.
It's fun. It's a mental exercise that you kind of like. Yeah, it's a different thought process. It's fun. I enjoy it.
100%, man. 100%.
Yeah, no.
And that's why, like, I was like, hey, man, like, what do you? Let me check your conspiracy-ness levels. You know, like, what are your thoughts, right?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking that there's an element or a piece of tech that we don't have that they had. Like, basic ass shit. Like, it's like the whole world went steampunk and we went electric and they went like hover sand, but we lost it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think like, you know, pretty much like, I think like the flood that happened, you know, quite a while back, like 4,000 or 5,000 years ago, that kind of wiped out a lot of
15.
You know, a lot of people with knowledge and a lot of you know means and stuff, right? Because after that, pretty much like 95% of the world died, right?
Oh yeah,
so
everybody.
Like, and the flood is for sure that there's like physical evidence that that's happened. That's in like a lot of cultures that, you know, they all have like a story of some flood, right?
Yeah.
And so I think when that happened, that kind of wiped out a lot of our, you know, knowledge, like higher knowledge of how we did shit back then.
Yep. No, I can get behind that. I can see that. I'm gonna run this no holds barred, you guys, if you're in here. Unless you already canceled that.
No sub 18, bro?
Bro, I cannot be fucked with that right now. I literally need to reinstall the game on a different hard drive.
I honestly don't think that's gonna make a difference. You're talking about like milliseconds. Yeah. Milliseconds, not seconds.
I know.
Yeah,
But fuck!
The only way I would see that actually make a difference if you had a raid of M2s. If you had a raid of M2s, then maybe.
Yeah, but there's no. You don't even put them in raid. Like, there's no reason for that. Yeah, I know you can, but like, nah. Like, raid made sense on older drives. There's no reason to have a volume that large. Like, fuck that, dude. Like, I can get a 5 terabyte.
It's not
drive.
about it being large. It's about speed. So basically, like, there's I think 7 levels of raid, and one of the levels is like you can actually stripe it, right? So the amount that it takes, the amount of time that it takes to write into like 5 drives, right? Like if you have 5 drives, it's 1/5 of the time now, because now you're striping it between 5 fast drives, right? So normally it would take you 1 second to write, let's say, a gigabit of data. So now that's 1/5 of a second.
Yeah, I got you, because it's spread out across the drives.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So, but even then, you're not gonna see huge improvements on load times. I don't think that's attributed to your hard drive speed.
No.
I honestly think there was something shady there, bro. But
I'm with that, dude. I want to believe it too.
It's just too fast. Like his menus, like I've written scripts before that do shit, and that looks exactly like a script. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's just like too fast.
Like,
that's my personal opinion, anyway.
It's almost like a macro.
Yeah, that's how it feels to me. But at the same time, it's like I can't cry wolf. It's a bad look. So it's like I'll either just beat it or I won't. But it's like whatever. I can't be fucked with it.
All right. I'm gonna get back to these dishes, man. You
enjoy them dishes, my dude.
Wife's watching, so.
I'm gonna try to win a race. We'll see how it goes.
Alright, cool. Alright, brother.
Later, buddy. Hey, good. Thanks for the chat, dude. Hey, send me shoot me a text with that show you were talking about.
Oh yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
Cool.
Alright. Later, nerds.
Later, dude.
Later, bro.
Oh no, Painless. What he was saying was, like, the speeding up of the hard drives would be worth milliseconds in load time here, and so that's not what it is. He doesn't think the drive is what is setting me back. Is the point he was making. We know that I'm 3 or 4 seconds off just on the fucking startup screen, and so something's up. But yeah.
What if you try to downgrade to volume 5 or 4?
If you can walk me through how to do that, I would do it.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like you can just be like, oh, you know, I would like to boot on version 1.0 today, if that's okay with you. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to just get the game on whatever volume. Like, honestly. Because if that was the case, I'd launch volume 1. Less shit to worry about. We're flying and shit, dude!
I just transferred into a truck.
Dude, sounds like a very Autobot thing to do, my man.
That's my S- line of the day.
That's a very S- of you. Okay, that was fucking magical, dude.
What did you do?
A turn that should have never been. Like, I've dodged a pillar with this miraculous spider sense that doesn't exist. Okay, okay, so Painless, yeah, see, like, if his volume 4 loads faster than my volume 3, what the fuck's the deal, right? Like, and my computer's, like, not a slouch. I'm not, like, it's not the very best in the world, but it's like, it's a 5800X. It's not overclocked, but it's also not thermal throttling. I've got a 4090. I run the game on medium graphics. I've done that the whole time. I got 32 gigs of RAM. My M2 SSD, the drive where the game is on, is also the one that my operating system's on. And it's like either 3,500 or 5,000 megabyte transfer per second. And then the... yeah, like, it's just, it's stout, man. Like, there's no reason that I should have any kind of load time issues. I don't wonder if the fucking split was run, like, that part was sped up a little bit. Like, all the loading screens were sped up. Like, kind of, you know, you make your, you do your run, and you only speed up the load screens.
I mean, his screen share was faster than usual.
It's kind of what we were all saying. But how can I prove that, you know? And I'm not trying to go and call somebody a cheater without being able to validate it. Like, oh, that's waters I really don't want to tread on. Like, I don't need the record that bad. Like, that's, I get, there's a lot of people get called a lot of things. You know, if you're going to call somebody a cheat, you better be able to fucking back that play. And be able to take a very public stance and be like, yo, this is what's up. Like what we did with Don Shogun. Like, hey, babe, by the way, you fucking cheat. We're dead here. Oh, we're not dead here. Insane. We're dead.
I mean, which is a shame because I really like his raps.
You can still use his raps. Shit, you can still be his friend, dude. Oh man, I fucked up just so good, dude.
That was evil, dude.
That was
I
fucked
saw
up. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
That's an S- method.
Very S- of you. Yeah, dude, for real, intrusive thoughts. Like, sometimes when life hands you lemons, you fuck somebody over. I don't know. Like, fucking toss them, dude. Yeah, so that would be. Okay, Painless, I got you. So, yeah, if you're checking the logo and that wasn't sped up, then it's probably good. Yeah, the cutscene and playback speeds would be the same for sure. Well, so the problem is, Nitro, is that I start the game with no save file at all. At all. Like, no cars, no nothing, no online. I go in like virgin. Arton, we can try. Time is it? Dude, boys, and ladies, I'm probably going to bed here pretty soon. It's like 1 in the morning. Kind of tired. But I got on late. I wanted to stream, kind of hang out with y'all. And I'm glad I did, but it's pretty late. I'm obviously losing my edge. I'm crashing all over the place. I've been crashing all night.
Yeah, like a lot of people are driving going around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, guys. I love hanging out. I don't ever want you guys to think I don't. If I don't want to hang out, I won't stream. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the meme. It's like, why are we here? Just to suffer.
There are people, man, like, that's why I don't really have a schedule, and I definitely won't keep one. Because if I'm not feeling it, if I can't bring positive energy and fun and laughs to the stream, I don't want to be doing it, because there are, you can see it, dude, it's like a chore for these guys. And I don't ever want to get...
see over here trying to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't ever want to get like that, like... I don't know. Creator burnout's a thing, and I'm kind of experiencing a little bit with the $1 billion build series. Like, I just can't be fucking bothered some days. And I'm like, well, I need to put out a video. I need to keep perpetuating the YouTube channel. And it's like, well, fuck. And so then I'll do one like the Crown Vic, where it's like, yo, hey, by the way, this car's fucking garbo. This is a very bronze build, you know? Like, and then people are like, oh, you've wasted our time. I'm like, all right, cool, get fucked, dude. Like,
or the fucking Amazon video.
yeah. Did I swoop that? Oh man, if I would have swooped that and went behind the billboard, that's
Alex, go, we gotta
meta
go,
as
we gotta
fuck.
go. Oh, yeah, you're definitely tired for sure.
I'm driving like it. Thanks, dude. I get comments like that on the YouTube videos, like, bro, you look tired, take a nap. And I'm like, bitch, this is a video. Like, how are you gonna hit me with that? It was like 10 a.m. when I filmed it. Like,
Hey, at least I called it on your drive.
I've never
Pretty
done
much,
Uber
Sakura.
again.
no, you're right, you're right. And it really is kind of like that, Sakura. God, we identified the good cars and the good builds way early on, and we've kind of just been running them ever since. Yeah, Sakura, that's one of the reasons, like, I can't be bothered to fuck with TCM right now. The overall community, like, don't get me wrong, there's some good-ass people, like any community. But there was just a vast majority of more people that were just toxic as fuck, dude. And I'm like, I don't give a shit about you.
And then those toxic people are the ones who call you toxic.
Yeah. And then I started really leaning into it. Like, it's like, hey, let's drive backwards. Like,
Or the roadblocks at the end.
yeah, the roadblocks at the end, like, all that shit, dude. Like, if you're gonna hit me with this, I'm gonna own this bitch. And I didn't like who I was turning into, I guess, as a content creator in that game. And I don't know. There was nobody that was playing that game that was going to YouTube for setups. Because everything was already in somebody's spreadsheet somewhere, so it was like, fuck it. And Grand Racing got really old. I just didn't like that I was pigeonholed into driving drift or whatever. It's like, or driving, you know, off-road or rally or whatever. It's like, dude, if I get into a mood and I want to just run whatever tracks in practice, it's like impossible. Like, if they bring actual PvP, I'll go back. You know, I'll give actual PvP a try, but they're not.
I mean, you have the summits.
That's not PvP. That's time attack. That's leaderboard bullshit.
Oh.
Like, give me track racing with, you know, 8 people on a track like this. And we can hunt times, and I can have some tracks that I'm really good at and tracks that I'm not, instead of, like, here, pick from various different routes in a grand race. It's like, fuck that, dude. I'd like to do a couple of laps, please. What chaps my nuts is they already had it. It was like, it was a thing. It's not like they're incapable of sitting it up. They're just...
Yeah, I think they did that for the first 2 crew games.
Les, I don't have any expectations for Volume 7. It's just going to be what it is. I hope it's good. So Grand Racing is 28 players in a 6 to 10 minute sprint race that transitions through 3 different classes of cars. So you might start in a monster truck, and then in the middle of the race you transition to like a streetcar, and then you transition to a plane. And it was an awesome concept. But then it just got old. Because it was the same shit. Like, they only had so many different routes. Yeah, 28, it was fucking chaos. It was great. Like, there was a lot to it that I really, really enjoyed. But after months of Grand Racing, you've seen every route, you know every shortcut. It's kind of like... if they would have made it so where, like, right now, in Unbound, for example, like, the PvP rotates, and it's like, oh, it's S+, and you're in an S+ rotation. Or, you know, if they had rotations to where it's like, okay, you can Grand Race and it's free-for-all, you can get any class, it's whatever, okay. Or you can Grand Race and it's only going to be road cars, or it's only going to be off-road, or it's only going to be bikes. And they kind of just tightened up the classes a little bit to give us maybe not as much variety in a single race, but more variety in the experience. So that way, if I wanted to just drive street cars, I could drive just street cars. And if I wanted to just drive rally cars, I could do that. That'd be fine. I would be cool with that. But no, instead it's like, hey, by the way, you're going to race your favorite class, and then you're going to race some bullshit, and then you're going to race a class that you're kind of mediocre with. And it's like, man, fuck that. And some of the classes would only have like 1 or 2 routes. Drift would have 1. And so it's like you'd be racing, and then there you are, you're locked in. It's like, oh, it's drift this time. Okay, cool. There's that 1 route or 2 routes. And like the way they would do the off-road was a little rough. Like, you'd have Rally Raid, which is like these super crazy off-road cars, and you'd be doing tarmac shit with them, or gravel roads. And then you'd have other parts that are cutting across the countryside, which would be perfect for Rally Raid, and you're in like a normal ass rally car, so you slow down a lot. And it's just great idea, kind of bad execution. When it first came out, because it was new and shiny and it was like the new toy, it was a lot of fun. I'm not going to say I didn't have fun with it, because I really did. But the skill cap in that game was a lot lower. Know your lines, know how to use boost. I was bad at it, but know your lines, know how to use boost, and good to go.
The resets on hairpins.
Nurk, what's up, buddy? Alright, let's go fuck up this kill switch guy, and then I'm going to bed.
Alright.
J Kappa, what's up, buddy? Yeah, like, I don't want to poo-poo it too much, because I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it, because I did. But I really did get bored. And the community gap was kind of similar to what we have in Unbound. You had the meta sweats, people that know what the fuck they're doing, and you've got people that can't be bothered to stay on the fucking road. And so, it was just insane. Yeah, Secure, you really went all above and beyond on the build side of things, for sure. I have Horizon 5. It's just older. I really just... I have it. What are we doing here, friends? Colleagues? Racers?
You're doing NASCAR with Rogueras.
Papega driving in the
That's what it felt like. I've never learned how to go faster on this track. Tejas, I'm not looking for more real. If I want more real, I'll boot up iRacing. I'll boot up a sim and I'll play a sim.
No.
I like the yellow boost mechanic of Need for Speed a lot. I really enjoy it.
Oh shit. You're like,
What happened?
Oh, he's trying to fuck with me, dude. So I fucked him. Like. Yeah, no, I like the boost mechanic. It adds a skill level to this game that other games don't have. Like,
Dude, the kill switch guy left.
yeah, I would have too. Did you see us? Not poor dude. Not poor dude. We take no pity on Bruce.
no pity whatsoever.
I have an idea.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the laugh is real. Like, you knew dude fucked up as soon as I went and got him back. He's just like, all right.
Whatever you do, guys, do not bring a stock plate to the race.
True. Dude, I really like that speed racer livery on the LaFerrari.
Yeah, it's good looking. Dude, have you guys seen the live-action Speed Racer movie that came out like a decade ago?
I haven't.
Dude, it's actually really pretty good, bro.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, a lot of people kind of shit on it, and I was like, okay, so you're wrong. This is actually a decent movie. It's just fun. It actually pays homage to the original Speed Racer pretty well.
I was on shrooms when I watched it, so it was pretty fire.
Okay, yeah, so that's gonna change a little bit of the value of what that movie had for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, extremely, for sure.
For sure.
What am I doing?
Damn it. I had a whole good lap, dude.
And I just died.
Ah, no, bird fella. The pink blob is its own, but this wrap is the Cebu wrap, and it's pretty nice. This is, in my opinion, probably one of the nicest wraps in the game. And it looks fucking fire on this car. It looks so good. Miss NFS with a grade of 14. Good evening, lady. How are you doing? Oh, Jay, good night, brother. Good night. Choptro's in the house. What's up, buddy? Doing good. Caught me at the end of mine. I was getting ready to go to bed myself. Because it's like 1:30. Sakura, good night, brother. Yeah, I got one more race.
Dude, shout out to the random flashes to the whole playlist.
Oh, Prodigy went to hang out with Miss NFS and then came back with the raid. I see what's up. I see what's up. Painless is true. The rap does have to be earned. It's not even like that. Like, I had to earn it because Seikei paid Siwu for it, and Seikei and Hex got one because they were like fucking S+ kings. And then it was like this ridiculous bar that I ended up breaking without an issue, and that was good.
Was it because of the 24-hour stream?
No, it was for the me going fast on Apex. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I was chasing the time there, but yeah, it was like, you have 24 hours, go get a 418 or some shit on Apex, and I was like, alright. And then we started going, and it was like, alright, cool, and I just started pushing it down, and finally got it down to a 408. I need to go back and try to get 405. But that last, every second past that 408 is like bonkers. It's like I'm the second fastest in the world at that track, and it's like, oh, by the way, just pull 3 seconds off. So I'll go fuck myself then. It's
Just 3 seconds.
just 3 seconds, no big deal.
Yeah, well, where?
Yeah, it's 1/10 everywhere.
Oh, too wide. Oh my goodness, I barely made that. We're live, Alex. We're live.
Are we? Nice, dude.
And barely. No! Okay, I'm dead.
Got sucked into the wall right there. That's kind of shit. What do you mean I didn't get any near misses there? What, you fucking video game?
Nitro just literally went 2 feet up in the air and he lost control.
Also, a stupid question, but have you ever thought about streaming on the Chinese YouTube?
Oh, I'm Billy?
Yeah.
Can't. You've gotta, like, provide your Chinese, basically your social security number to get it to work. I don't think I can sign up for Billy.
Because Need for Speed seems to be big there.
Oh, it is. Nick Hobbs, good morning, buddy.
I'm going to make an AI of your voice and make it speak Chinese. So like you have billion dollar bills in Chinese.
Dude, that'd be lit. I'd love that. With the amount of shit I've talked on TikTok and like the CCP, I'm on the list of a no-fly zone. Like
A no-fly zone.
they don't want to fuck with me. Like, yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'm gonna go to bed. Is there anybody I can? I don't ever raid anybody in the history of my Twitch career, but I probably ought to. I don't even know how to do that. There's 30 fuckers over on YouTube too. We're balling out of control right now.
I'm gonna go to bed, man.
I'm going to bed too. Let me see if there's somebody over here on the Twitch. Dude, what the fuck? What is happening with my homepage on Twitch right now? That young lady's got like balloons on her chest. Like, all right. Seville Gaming, NFS for Life, Astra. I don't know any of those people. Yeah, you know what? Now, I'll let you guys figure out who you want to watch. I'm not rating any schools. We'll let them figure it out.
Night, guys. Nice racing.
Hey, good night, everybody. Good racing.
Good night, y'all.
Laters, guys. King Joker, good night. Oh, the stream was good. Just hanging out.